All right, we should be live. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a story coach, and welcome to day two. Welcome. Oh, we should be live now. Great. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a story coach, and welcome to day two of the Miracle Party 2022. Welcome. We're in a new location. Yes, my very wonderful, enthusiastic next door neighbors have a fantastic uh, I don't know what it is, an assortment of fantastic Christmas time stuff going on in their front yard. One of them being a full size Santa that's singing jingle bells constantly. So I had to move my studio into my bedroom, and I hope that the sound is coming through okay. I hope everything, the setup and everything is still uh, lovely to look at. So welcome here. And if you're new to me, new to this, welcome. I'm so glad that you found me and found the Miracle Party. If you were part of the Miracle Party last year, welcome back. We're going to write more miracles into our lives using handwriting, handwriting, and pen to paper. We're going to be writing our own ability to see more miracles in our lives. Yesterday, oh, first of all, hello. Get yourself a pen, some paper. That's all you need today to do this quick little day two lesson. I'll be live for about a half an hour today. We're going to do some writing, and I'm going to do a quick review over what we did yesterday. If you're already a member of the Miracle Party, yay, thank you. If you're not, here's the incentive. You're going to get a little preview email reminder every day, a little recap reminder every day. There's a music playlist that I put together that might be inspiring to keep you thinking in the miracle mindset all week. And there's also an invitation for you to participate in the open mic that I'm hosting this Thursday, December 15th, 8 p.m. Pacific. Miracle writing. You can be a part of the open mic and read aloud, speak aloud your miracles into the world and share with us. Everyone who signs up gets a 5-minute slot. So, and I'm really excited about Thursday also because I'm bringing in a special guest to share a miracle story with you. So I'm not going to give away anything more about that right now. I'm just so excited about this whole week. We are in a season of miracles. This time of year, so many folks all around the world are celebrating miracles, telling miracle stories. And we learned yesterday, you can click on day one if you need to catch up. We learned yesterday a little bit more about what the word miracle means, and more than just a really astounding occurrence. Miracle also means telling a story about a miracle. Way back in the day, before we had all this streaming technology into our lives, people would get together and they would play out, they would recreate stories of miracles. And those stories, those performances were called miracle plays. Yesterday, we also did a little etymological dig into the history or the roots from the word miracle, and we learned that there's much more to miracle than meets the eye, including the idea that a sign and a wonder plus power is one definition or one of the roots. So some kind of sign or symbol plus the feeling, really the feeling of wonder and awe is a key part of something being a miracle. And continuing on in that theme, some of the other things that makes a miracle special, makes a miracle stand out, is really that emotional reaction that we have to it. So a feeling of astonishment, excitement, feeling a feeling of something that's really surprising, but astonishing, I think is a great word. Um, Oh, yes. And then my favorite definition of a miracle is a sensible deviation from the laws of nature. So I love that there's kind of um, a paradox inside of that definition. I absolutely love that. So, something that we would not normally think of as being explainable by the laws of science, and yet it is a sensible deviation in that way. So, somehow it can also exist in our realm. So, really lovely ideas that we played with yesterday and sort of expanded our ideas on miracle. So, my whole goal this week is to help you write more miracles into your life and help you with a mindset that can really uh, expand your ideas of where you can look for miracles, how you can experience miracles, and using the power of writing by hand to bring those into our lives. Making sure that I'm actually recording and streaming and that everything is unmuted right now. Hooray. Good. It is. Great. So, my goal is to help you write more miracles into your life. And this being a season of miracles, it's the perfect time for us to be really looking for uh, an opening to the possibility that we can still be astonished. We can still experience things in a childlike way, to be inspired into awe and wonder. And the reason why I believe handwriting is so powerful is because it gives us very specific focus, very concentrated focus. And that's the kind of focus, especially nowadays, that I find that I need when there are so many distractions and there are so many excuses or reasons to be maybe worried or gloomy, or maybe shut down the idea that there could be a sensible deviation from the laws of science. So, I'm going to introduce you to a rewrite yourself technique that I love. I lead weekly free circles where we do writing meditations. It's called Mindful Mondays. And if you join up into the Miracle Party below, you'll get on my mailing list and you'll hear about the next free Mindful Mondays that we're doing. It's next Monday, haha. And writing meditation, very similar to a walking meditation, where the writing affects the meditation and the meditation affects the writing. And we go deeper and deeper in both of those practices. So we're going to get a little taste of that today. So I invite you, if it's possible, for you to sit in an upright, comfortable position. Close your eyes if you wish. And you're going to recall for yourself a miracle that you have experienced. It can be something that you experienced in your life. It can also be a miracle that you've read about or that you heard happen to someone else. But the closer you can get to that miracle, the better. And take a moment to pick one where you felt astonished, a sense of awe and wonder. I really encourage you to pick just one memory. And zoom all the way in on that memory. Let everything else fall away. The one that you've picked is the right one. Recall the feeling of awe and wonder in your body. The feeling of astonishment, surprise, delight. Remember from our definition of miracles, they often make us smile. And sink into and expand your experience, re experiencing that miracle in your life. You can rewind the story, freeze it, sink into your senses. How did the air feel on your skin? What could you hear? Was it daytime, nighttime? What were you wearing? Who was around you? Or were you alone? Zoom out a little and experience that environment where your miracle took place. And zoom out even more if you're able to. Now, outside of yourself, seeing the whole scenario from a distance. Back up in your timeline and see the events leading up to the miracle. The pre-miracle. Were those a series of little miracles as well that led you to this moment of awe, astonishment? And take a deep breath if you'd like to start to return to this present moment. You can wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Returning to this moment, but keeping that miracle astonishment feeling with you. We're now going to turn directly to the page where we will write all about this experience. I'm going to keep time. Write every detail that you can, all of the details, recalling this miracle. Go. and take a moment to wrap this up. Great. A miracle memory. And now, if you have today's download, you can open it up. If not, I'm going to screen share it. So we've done our recall. We've done the play, writing the miracle play, writing the story of the miracle. And now we're going to do a little examination of a kind of word, a kind of verb, to be specific, a performative verb. And performative verb is kind of a miracle word, a miracle type of part. It's a part of speech, sorry. A little sick, a little slow. So the performative verb is a type of verb where when saying it or when writing it, we are also performing the act. Upon saying it, we're also doing it. So for example, I declare this to be, oh my gosh, why is my brain not working? I declare. As I say declare, I am also, that's not a good one. I'm so sorry, I picked the wrong one. Well, no, but it can be. I remember making up this list and going through them again, being like, I know what this means. How am I going to explain this? Okay, let me try again. Pledge. I pledge to write every day. When I say pledge, I'm also doing the pledging. Hi, Ken. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. You can scroll back and start at the beginning if you want to for today. I'm glad you're here. And promise. That's another one. That's a performative verb where we're doing the action when we're saying it. I promise to clean my room today. I promise. So as I'm saying it, I'm also doing it. Another famous one would be I vow, like to say vows at a wedding, to exchange vows. I vow to honor you. I'm doing it while I'm saying it, the vowing. So it's different than a verb like run, an action verb, where if you say like, I'm running, well, actually, if I say I'm running for government, I'm running for council, no, that's not the same thing because just saying it is not the same as actually doing it. But this is not a complete list of performative verbs, and I may not have explained it very well. Demand, I demand that you do something, or I demand respect. As I'm saying it, I'm doing it. And why are we looking at these words? I find that they are kind of an interesting class of verbs because of their dual nature. Hi, Christine. Yay. So happy that my friends are in here. So we're talking about performative verbs, and what we're going to do is take a look at the list of miracles that we wrote yesterday. And if you weren't here yesterday, that's okay. You can come up with your own right now. And what we're going to do is rewrite some of those miracles, which we were wondering about yesterday, wondering how they were going to come into existence. And we're going to rewrite them using performative verbs. So, like, one of mine from yesterday was like, I wonder how I'm going to get help for my live streaming and podcasting ideas. I wonder who's going to come in and help me with that. I wonder when that's going to come into fruition. And I wonder the nature of all the live streaming and podcasting that I want to do in the future. I wonder how that's going to come about. So I can now use performative verbs to rewrite that, what feels like will be a miracle in my life, and I can start to bring it a little bit closer. I predict that I will get help for more professional live streaming and podcasting in 2023. I insist that people with great attitudes are going to come forward and start to help me with this project. I proclaim that 2023 is going to be a year full of growth and prosperity and miracles for myself and all my friends. So, those are some examples of how to turn our miracles that we were wondering about yesterday and bring them a little bit closer, turn them into declarations, promises, pledges, invitations. So, this is just to get us thinking a little bit more and to bring that miracle a little bit closer. So, you can work on the one that you circled yesterday, or you can invent a new one that feels alive for you today, a miracle that you would like to see into your life, and bring it a little bit closer by using a performative verb to allow it in, to dedicate yourself to it, to guarantee that it's going to happen, and see what it feels like to have a verb like that starting out with your bringing the miracle in. So take a moment or two to experiment with that. Go. Great. So you can pause here if you want to keep working on this with the performative verbs. And we're going to start to wrap up here. So thank you so much, everybody. That was day 2. And if you're not already joined up for Miracle Party, you can get all these downloads and resources and invitations to the open mic on Thursday. Just click the link below to join up, and I'll be giving you a little reminder, a heads up before we get started tomorrow for day 3, which I'm very excited about. So thank you all for being here today. And until next time, right on.